Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and if you're watching this after the end of the world, remember that leaving things in the sun for a few hours will help sterilize them. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to share how to help keep your skin healthy because it is your first line of defense. I know we're not going to talk about guns in this video, and I'm not even ashamed of the thumbnail. Now, I was already planning on making a video like this in the near future, as I have in the past, when Hoople's cat asked me to share a video on how to help keep your skin healthy when you're washing your hands constantly. Now, I assume he asked me this because he knows that my work history has always involved either working outside in frigid, hard labor conditions or inside in the restaurant or customer service industry where you're always exposing your hands to burns or detergents or washing your hands just constantly. And all of these circumstances lead to your hands being worn, cracked, and damaged. In fact, currently, my hands are a little worse for wear, despite my constant lotion regimen. In fact, I washed my hand right before this video, and as you can see, it's developing an active crack right now. All of this is bad because aside from getting infected and just hurting so much that you don't want to use your hand for certain things, but you have to because you're working, it can also lead to infection, which can lead to much worse circumstances if you don't have any way to treat that infection and it gets worse. But it's just not a good thing to have, and you want to be proactive about it and keep your skin healthy. I do have some lotions which I regularly use to keep my skin healthy. And I'll say right off the bat that the less artificial ingredients and the more oils and extracts that you have in a lotion, the better it's going to be for you, in my own personal opinion. That is what I go for, and I'll spend the extra money to have a good skincare product that is not full of chemicals and alcohols and different things that are not naturally derived. Now, I do have a couple of lotions which I use for that purpose, either because they've been given to me as gifts or because I'm trying them out, or because I don't want to use my expensive stuff when I'm just going to be washing it off in a few minutes because I handled a bunch of money. Now, one that I currently like for day-to-day use is Miss Meyer's. I like the Miss Meyer's products for house care and stuff like that. I feel they're a lot more natural than most of the things that you can buy. This is one of the ones that goes on pretty thin and it wipes off pretty easily, and it's not too thick on your hands. Most of the best lotions are very thick and creamy and almost need to be rubbed and warmed up to be able to get them across your hands, rather than being thin and emulsified by things like alcohol, which evaporate off of your skin, drying them out even more, and are just not natural products that are benefiting your skin. Now, another one that I've been using lately is this Lotions. It is a cannabis seed oil. There are a lot of good extracts in the cannabis seed, as there are in most seeds. And this one has a very high ratio of oils and extract ingredients, as opposed to acids and alcohols. A good lotion for me is one that goes on thin and which can be easily removed in excess, for which I use either a paper towel if I'm in public and going to be wiping off public stuff from my hands. But if I'm at home and I'm just working around the house, I'll use a rag or a shirt so that I can be a bit more efficient about my use. But I feel that it's important to get the excess off of your hands so that you're not picking up extra dirt, grime, and germs because you've got this layer of stuff on your hands. Now, one of my current favorites is this Nivea. It is thick and creamy. It does not have all the oils and extract ingredients that the good ones do, but I feel that it's a lot better than some of those other thin lotions. This is the one that I carry at work when I don't want to use some of those nicer ones because I'm just going to be washing them off and going through them a lot more quickly. And lastly, this is another one that I've gotten as a gift. I'm liking it lately, but it has a lot more of the artificial ingredients than I like to see in a lotion. I'm actually not currently using my favorite one. It's pretty expensive, and because it comes in a foil tube, you often lose a lot of the product, so I'm looking for a better packaging solution for that kind of thing. And I'll put an image up here with links down in the description down below for that one and a lot of others. That one is a German product called Skin Food. It's really good. It's very thick. It's one of those rich, creamy ones that you have to work to get around on your hands. but it is hands down one of the best things for your skin. A couple other things that I want to mention are if you've got cracks or other damage on your hands, just putting lotion on them is not going to help. One of the best things that you pretty much need to be doing is carrying triple antibiotic ointment and dabbing it on the cracks before you put the lotion on, but after you've cleaned and sterilized your hands. That way you're killing the bacteria that are in there and then sealing it in with your lotion. Now, if you're working outside and not working with food or dollar bills and things like that, one of the best things that you can put on your hands is a thick oil layer. And for that, I've even used Vaseline or beard oil because it's very thick and it just puts a seal layer over the top of everything. And it really helps to keep moisture in. It actually helps to keep heat in. And people have used things like that, blubber, fat, for centuries, forever really, to help protect their skin from the outside world. Anyways, hope that these things are going to be helpful for you guys. Love to hear some of your tips. I know people love things like bag balm, corn huskers stuff. I haven't used those nearly as much as some of these other products, but when I have, I've enjoyed them. Anyways, love to hear your tips. Love to hear from you guys. Hope you're all doing well, and everybody stay safe out there.